Hello everybody. Friday, gosh, where has the week gone? But I have been reflecting on Philippians. You know, some years ago, you may remember there was a book written by Norman Vincent Peale. Remember that name? Norman Vincent Peale, called The Power of Positive Thinking. It was a very, very popular book, sold millions of copies. The Power of Positive Thinking. Now, I remember, I don't know how many years ago, Norman Vincent Peale was compared to the Apostle Paul. So you had Peale versus Paul. And somebody said that Peale was appealing and Paul was appalling. I thought that was quite clever, but naturally nothing could have been further from the truth. Yeah, Peale came with a very bright message about the importance of positive thinking. And the assumption in the statement is that Paul is always so gloomy and kind of dragging us down. Well, that is wrong. And if you ever wanted proof of the falsehood of that statement, you go to Philippians, where Paul encourages us to keep looking forward, to look to Jesus, for us to find our strength and our confidence in the Lord. And then, now listen to this one, towards the end of Philippians in chapter 4, he says, whatsoever things are pure, and I hope I get the sequence right, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are noble, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are trustworthy, whatsoever things are of good report, think about these things. Now that leaves Norman Vincent Peale and positive thinking in the dust. Paul is not appalling. Paul is magnificent. He's telling us, listen, let's not fill our minds with negativity. We've got so much that we could think about that drags us down. And often the news, not often, most times the news in recent times hasn't been good. And we dwell on these things. But as Christians, Paul says to us, come on. Let's look at it in a new light. Life, our life, what goes on around us. Yes, we don't stick our heads in the sand. But whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are noble, whatsoever things are lovely and of good report, fill your minds with these things. You know, the television and the images that come to us from the television, they can set us back. I think we need to focus on good news, and allow Jesus to fill our hearts with himself and a sense of the future. So go to Philippians, read those words in Philippians chapter 4. You will be amazed if you take them on board and ask God to fill your minds with all that is good, not sticking our heads in the sand, but to see everything in the light of the mercy and the love of Jesus, how things might just begin to change. God be with you. I'll see you again next week.